What's happening, people? Welcome to the Player Rating Show after a disappointing loss against Arsenal here at the Emirates. I'm here with Adam and Miles. The blip has come, you lot. The blip has come. So it's important to remember the positives, which you both have said off camera, and you guys know that as well. So let's get straight into the player ratings. De Gea.
6. Should have saved that one for me. 25-yard Xhaka. I mean, it wasn't even top bins or right in the bottom corner, was it? For me, he should have saved it, and he didn't have anything else to do all game. But he doesn't save penalties ever. So, what is it?
6.
It's a 6.
Would you give him a 6 or a 5 or indifferent or more? What would you do?
I'll give him a 6. I mean, obviously it was a mistake to let that first goal in, but yeah, I mean, his positioning was actually kind of horrible, kind of terrible on that one. But overall, I agree with the 6, man. Yeah, he should have saved it.
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young wasn't great today. He was bullied a lot of the time, and overall, I'll give him a 5, man. He wasn't that good for me.
5. 5, would you agree with
that? Ashley Young's one of them. I don't think he can play 2 games in a week. He's too old for me. I thought it was one step too far for him today in terms of energy and keeping up with the pace of the game, even though it wasn't a great game and it wasn't very quick. But I don't know, he's 5 anyway.
Yeah,
he
5.
Didn't do anything great. He didn't do anything really bad. But
Average performance.
Average.
Victor Lindelof.
Probably his worst I've seen him for a few weeks. He did get rattled by...
Times letting the ball bounce over his head. Lost out to Lacazette a couple of times with the headers. I was a little bit like, it's a bit uncharacteristic for him, isn't it?
Yeah, he wasn't quite on it today. Like you said, the bouncing of the ball over the top, Lacazette had him ruffled quite a few times with them long balls over the top. I thought he would have battered him in the air every time, but Lacazette won a few.
Yeah.
Everything else was solid enough, as you'd expect, because there wasn't much to defend.
Yeah.
6 for me.
Yeah. Would you agree with that?
I'd agree with that, actually. The one where the ball bounced over his head, I was thinking, man, you've really been rattled, haven't you? Like, after a while he was really rattled, and you know, it's something we haven't seen from Lindelof in a while. So it's a shame, man. I thought he was a lot sturdier than that, but clearly he can be got out and be rattled. So
you think a 6 is fair, though? Yeah, still the answer.
Yeah, I think a 6 is fair. Yeah.
Chris Smalling.
Chris Smalling. He was really good in the first half, I thought. Obviously, everyone's performances went down in the second. If Lindelof for me is getting a 6, then Smalling gets a 6 as well. Yeah.
I'll stay with you, actually. Luke Shaw.
Luke Shaw. I'm quite disappointed.
Could have had an assist there. He stuck it right on for Lukaku there.
He did. One thing I don't like about Luke Shaw is that he's a little bit too relaxed on the ball, and he lets it go at the very last second and loses it sometimes. But you are right. He had it. You know, he is doing well on the wings and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, getting balls and stuff, and defensively as well. So I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, 6 for Smalling, 6 for Shaw. Both. It was just defensively they were okay. Both shaky on the ball, I thought today. To be honest, I mean, Luke Shaw probably not too bad going forward, but at the back, in possession, he looked a bit shaky down the side. Smalling always looks shaky on the ball, to be honest, but he pinged the odd decent one. It's just one of them games where you can't really say much because he didn't have much to defend in a way. It was all like just around halfway mark. There was no last-ditch tackles or anything like that.
He wasn't getting peppered. De Gea didn't have any saves to make.
6 and a 6, yeah.
All right, I'm not being funny when I ask you this. I don't think I'm getting that here. But the Manu Matic, first game back, your guy. First game back, what did you make of him?
Yeah, I was crap today. He was slow. Xhaka ran through him every single time. I think there was one moment in the game when Monreal walked past him. Well, Matic was actually what looked like he was trying to run. He's been all right under Oli Matic, but it's clear now when he's out for a few weeks that he needs a few games to get going. He was a 5 today, easy.
I agree. Sorry, I was.
You're daydreaming it.
No, I'll tell you what.
You missed the whole thing. Fucking hell, Miles.
Troops is in the background.
Yeah, Troops is giving it. I know. For those of you who can't see, he is. He's just doing a little cameo walk past now. These are our player ratings. Yeah, you get out of here. You do your own.
just as what's called our guys were rattled. Yeah, Troops is rattling me still.
But he's gone with a 5 for Matic.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I personally didn't think Matic should have been brought in straight after PSG.
I think maybe we should have gone with McTominay then because of the momentum and.
Don't get twisted. I'm not the biggest McTominay fan, but after his performances, I think he should have kept his place.
Interesting point. The first person to say that today.
Yeah. I was thinking about that from ages. Yeah. So I agree with the 5. Yeah.
Okay. Paul Pogba.
quiet. Always loved Paul Pogba, but he was quiet. Some people were giving him stick, but I mean, he was doing what he could. He was marshalled off well by I think Xhaka and Ramsey at points. So I can't give him more than a 6.
6 for Pogba?
Yeah, definitely. It was probably his worst game under Ollie actually since he's been in charge for me. Tried too hard. Nothing came off for him. I didn't see anything decisive with him. There was no defence splitting passes that we usually see from him. No marauding runs through the midfield. Them channels were all blocks. And yeah, I can't really disagree with that, man. It's just 6 easy for Pogba today. Not good enough.
Not less?
No, not less. He was still, because the effort was there and he was trying. There were some nice moments, but not enough for what we needed today. Fred was my man of the match for United today. I thought he was.
Someone's giving him stick, yeah.
I can't understand that. Fred was our better player today because, yeah, there was some mistakes from him, but there was mistakes from everyone in midfield. But Fred was doing a little bit more. There were some good interchanges going forward with Fred for me, and I thought he held on to the ball and he was a lot more confident on the ball today. So Fred's a 7 for me today.
Interesting, 7.
I give Fred a 6. You know, he did well. I can see why. You know, he was brought into the team. Very mobile player and whatnot, but yeah, he lost the ball a lot.
He did give away the penalty, but I'm hearing it wasn't a penalty. I'm hearing it wasn't. I haven't seen it back, but
I think it was only because of how Lacazette was moving very quickly into the box. So it was a little nudge, but it was a nudge, and it was enough to take him down. Took his leg out a little bit. I'll give him a 6.
Okay, 6 and a 7 here. Go to you guys with that one. To be fair, from where I was, it looked like a penalty, but I have spoken to a couple of United fans and they've gone, I've seen it back flicked. Absolutely not. It's one of them. Maybe we needed VAR.
But then was the penalty a penalty for was it at PSG?
Yeah, exactly. He swings and roundabouts. It was a penalty. It was a penalty. Let's go with the front 3. Delot.
I don't know what he did really. He
a couple of dangerous balls maybe, but nothing.
We didn't see him marauding down the side, and it wasn't his day today at all. It didn't do much for me at all today. I can't go past the 5 for Delort. I mean, he got hauled off for Martial, but to be honest, no, there wasn't enough from him again. Maybe he's a bit. Well, he was after the Lord Mayor show on Wednesday night, where he was good when he came on. But not today for me. No 5.
5 for Delort.
Yeah, I agree. Didn't do much today really, and then came off as well. So yeah, 5.
Romelu Lukaku.
Should have scored. The first time, and when he hit the bar and when he almost rounded the keeper. His touch was a bit better today.
Yeah, he looked after the ball quite well.
Yeah, he looked after the ball. I'll give it to him.
That touch, I think it was Pogba who pinged it to him, left foot across, and I was thinking, oh my God, it's on its way to Rom's foot, and he just killed it dead. I was like, oh.
Do you know what's funny? Because that ball took so long to get to him. I was thinking, oh, what's his touch saying?
Yeah.
His touch was alright today. He should have scored a couple of times, and he is that kind of player where just hit it into him and let him hit it first time. He is that kind of player. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for him. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it was roles reversed today. He's been crap on the ball in the build-up recently, well, most of the time, and then he's bagged for us where it's really mattered. And today, the link-up play was decent.
Yeah, right. He looked after the ball.
He did well. He had some good moments in the game, but then when we needed him to bag, he wasn't there. He could have had an hat-trick today easily.
Yeah.
It was a very similar chance he had against PSG when he rounded Buffon, but Leno got the arm across and saved it. So credit to the keeper for that. But to be honest, he still should have scored. And one off the bar, he got to put that in.
Yeah.
And then the chance where he took about a year to try.
Yeah, Rashford slid him in. Yeah.
Oh God, man, yeah, 6.
6. Rashford was. A lot of Man United fans say he didn't have his best game today. Would you agree with that today in his rating?
Not only did he not have his best game, but I watched him very, very closely, and his attitude was poor. I mean, I play a lot of football myself, and when things don't go your way, you don't moan and mope around. When one pass he tried to make to Lukaku, went behind Lukaku, and then he was moaning at Lukaku, saying, "Oh, you should have come for the ball and done this, done that." He didn't play well, which was like most of our team, but his attitude for me.
And that's not something normally we question with Rashford, is it?
No, I mean, I have noticed it once or twice and never said anything, but today he was acting like a bit of a baby, and So that was just
interesting thoughts there.
That was just something I saw, and if people go back and watch, then they'll see that.
So what rating are you gonna go?
But I'm not gonna let that bring down his rating, so I give him a 6.
6 he's gone with. He said he thinks. Did you hear that?
I hear what he said. From where we was sat there, you could see it was a moment when Luke Shaw was running down the wing, and there was a time to put the ball in, and Shaw put it across, but he played in Pogba. But Rashford had spun full circle in a little mini tant, didn't even realise that we still had the ball, which kind of backs up the story what he's saying there, because he was more concerned about the ball that was coming to him and keeping his eye on the game. And Pogba was running through. Rashford had his back turned to the game, and yeah, he was moaning a bit today. He didn't have his partner in crime, Jesse here. Usually they go in tandem, don't they? Especially here, but. To be honest, I was disappointed with Rashford today, and I've been bigging him up every set. I've
and
been
rightly so.
One of the best.
So you agree with a 6, or do you think less?
He's bordering 5-6 for me today, because I can't think of anything that he actually did do today and did well. His effort I can never fault, but effort only gets.
Got into some good positions as well. A little bit wasteful, isn't it? Looking at the substitutions, then. So who came off the bench? We had Martial, who come off the bench.
I didn't do much. Wasn't able to do much in the game. 5.
Yeah, 5 for Martial. Wasn't on long. Didn't really look great as well, if I'm honest.
Martial didn't do jack, mate. He did nothing. I'm not going to beat around the bush.
Do you think that's the change come too late?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, he could have come on with about half an hour to go there and won the game for us. But to be honest, it was when he came on, he did absolutely nothing, mate. I can't remember even trying to take a play. Only a little moment in injury time when he went down the line and it went out, but that was it. It's 5
fair result.
5, yeah.
And Mason Greenwood, man. Mason Greenwood, that was greeted with cheers and rounds of applause.
Better than mine.
Mason Greenwood.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't catch a lot of him, but I'll probably give the same rating as well. I'll give a 5. It's so good to see all the young players coming in and stuff and being given a chance.
Yeah. Not higher than a 5 though, but it's good to see him.
Yeah, it was good, and he had some moments there where he linked up well with Pogba, and I'm chuffed to bits that he got on the pitch in such a big game again. It'll do him the world of good, and you know what, the kid's got talent. We know he has. We've seen him in the reserves and in all the under 18s, 23s. He's pulling up trees, and he will get his chance probably next season a little bit more, and then maybe the season after for that. But good to see him come on today. But yeah, it's a 5.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
2 managers, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Not 2 managers, just ours.
Our manager, based solely on this performance and nothing else. He was matched tactically by Emery, and so for me, you can't give him higher than a 6.
Okay. No higher than a 6?
No, not really today. I mean, there was the argument that was made earlier on about putting Matic in the team. Maybe that was a bad decision, because McTominay could have probably given us a bit more energy, and actually being used to the way we're playing recently in these last few games, especially like PSG, then that could have been a better. He could have put McTominay there instead of Matic, so you can downgrade him for that a little bit in terms of the times when the substitutes came on. But yeah, it's a 6 today.
6.
It's easier.
Listen, guys, there you have it. Let us know if you agree, disagree, indifferent with all of those. Tough pill to swallow, but at the end of the day, we keep plodding on. You feeling positive still?
Oh, feeling very positive. Loving it. Yeah. Definitely.
Feeling positive still?
Yeah, God, man, we've got loads to look forward to. Yeah, loads to look forward to.
There you go, guys. So listen, drop your views and your comments in the boxes below. Let us know what you guys think about the player ratings, whether you agree or disagree, and you know what to do. Laters. Big respect to all you guys for watching that video, and make sure you check out more United Stand content here and here. Yeah, like, subscribe and share, and the socials are along the bottom. You know what to do. Go get following. Go.